Wisconsin DHS says the state divorce rate in 2020 was 2 for every 1,000 people. Some are amicable, some hurt those caught in the middle, the children. So in those cases where custody becomes a bitter fight, I asked professionals how the court system can protect children from psychological damage. The court's first line of defense for children is a special attorney called a guardian ad litem.
Guardian ad litem is appointed by a judge to represent the best interest of a child.
Molly Kingeter is a guardian ad litem serving Monroe County. State law gives her 14 points to determine the child's best interest, balancing everything from parental wishes to the mental health impact on a child.
That individual is tasked with conducting an investigation and then making a recommendation to the judge.
In her investigations, she meets individually with parents, the child, and anyone else who can speak to the home dynamic. And she's done enough cases to sense when there's a deeper problem.
At times, it's clear that a kiddo is struggling and needs some assistance. And 9 times out of 10, parents are cooperative with getting them that assistance when I raise that issue. If the parents don't want to agree to that, I can file a motion and ask the judge to order them to.
But often in more rural counties, connecting kids to that psychological help isn't easy.
I always wish that there were, more mental health counselors around. We talk about getting kiddos in to see therapists. First, you have to find someone who works with children, and then you have to find someone whose waiting list isn't 6 or 7 months long.
Yeah.
That's not really a fault of the court system. That's just more, we don't have enough providers to meet the need.
Some counties are better equipped to meet that need. La Crosse County requires kids to meet with a licensed child therapist like Leah Morkin at Family and Children's Center.
Most children will internalize what has happened to them as being their fault.
Morkin says time with a therapist can help kids come to grips with a life-changing process.
Processing through the emotions that they're feeling about the divorce, different coping skills they can use. I want to make sure that if there's something that I can amplify for the child, something that's important for them, I make sure that that's heard.
Now, the guardian ad litem and child therapists don't come for free. They are added costs on top of an already expensive proceeding. That's why both professionals agree that the parents have the greatest influence to minimize any long-term damage.
When you talk negatively about the other person, it affects the relationship that that child then has with the other parent. It can create some anxiety between what they do know and what they think they know. It can also create, sadness, depression, anger.
I tell parents the greatest gift that you can give your child through this process is having them see the two of you get along. Now,
Kingeter says because divorce is so emotional, the legal system can only go so far, but she believes the system does have the right priorities in place.